I prepare a Mandarin praline ice cream. I'll be playing with different textures and structures. The main ingredient will be a hazelnut praline, la Preferita, used as the flavoring for the gelato. Once the gelato is churned, it will be enriched with thin sheets of caramelized chocolate and caramelized sesame to give it a very crunchy texture. As an intermediate layer, we'll add a swirl of latte Ciaculli mandarin. This will bring freshness and provide a chewy element, thanks to the semi-candied fruit. We will then continue with more gelato and sheets of caramelized chocolate. To finish, we'll enhance all the crumbly, toasted and caramelized elements with a caramel crumble, caramelized hazelnuts and a salted butter for caramel glaze. I'll start with the first step. I'm beginning with the preparation of the chocolate sheets. To make them, we'll use caramelized white chocolate combined with caramelized sesame. For the caramelized sesame, we prepared a syrup with 50% sugar. Then we marinated it for about an hour. After that, we drained the sesame, dried it, and placed it in the oven at 180 degrees for about an hour. The color should be amber, not too dark, so that we enhance the crunchiness and toasted notes. I combine the caramelized sesame with the caramelized white chocolate. The goal is to create very thin. You find sheets that give us the right crunch and the perfect melt-in-the-mouth texture. So we will use an acetate sheet. We pour the chocolate with the sesame. We spread it between the two sheets, creating an ultra-thin layer. Now it's important to let the chocolate set until it reaches the right crunchiness. Once it has set, we will add it into the churned gelato. Now I'm preparing the mixture for the hazelnut praline gelato. I will use a white base mix and La Preferita hazelnut praline paste, which combines caramel and toasted nuts. In this case, a coarsely refined paste so as to also preserve the texture of the hazelnut. Now I add the hazelnut praline to the white base mix. Now I emulsify with an immersion blender, and we're ready for churning. Once I've extracted the first portion of gelato, I add the sheets of chocolate and sesame. Then I level out the gelato. After leveling the gelato, I add a layer of late Ciaculli Mandarin ripple. Once the layer with the Mandarin ripple is finished, we complete it with the second portion of gelato. I finish the gelato with sheets of caramel chocolate and sesame. Then I level it to prepare the gelato to spread the Mandarin ripple. Once the gelato is leveled, we place it in the blast chiller for 5 minutes so that the gelato sets before layering the Mandarin ripple. I then finish with a caramel crumble to add a crumbly texture. Now I move on to the decorative elements. I use a salted butter caramel glaze to create drops on the surface. I then add caramelized hazelnuts that I have colored with metallic gold coloring. I complete the decoration with some caramelized chocolate decorations. This is the final result. I have reinterpreted a classic, which is hazelnut praline, an ingredient usually reserved for pastry. In this case, it becomes gelato, paired with interesting ingredients like sesame and late Ciaculli Mandarin.